Well, we're back with the 2-year-old stallion here, and got things going real good, and got him where he's coming to us, moving right, moving left, rounding out, following a field, putting up with some loud noises and fast movements, finally accepting the flag, and flexing right, left in the vertical. And this is just the second day. Right now I'm going to see if I can get him moving and accepting the flag while his feet are moving. And that's a whole lot different than standing still. So, but I think it's really an important step in the training. So I'm going to ask him to go this time, to go. I'm not just getting him, see, my whole demeanor and my whole expression is different. So I'm creating energy. Watch that. Well, you can see that white lead line when it gets straight. That's him pulling on me, not me pulling on him. He runs into it. Watch me bump and release, bump, release. There's that flag. He can learn to accept it and figure out what? That it's not going to hurt him. Here, pressure, release, pressure, release. At some point I want him to get really nice and close to me because that showing that he's not afraid. Now watch me switch hands. My flag is now in my left hand, but it's still to my right, so that I can push that hip over. Now I want to try to send him the other way, the tougher way. Working that right side now. Working that right side. Good. Good. He has to accept the movement of that flag a little bit, but someday I'll be up on his back. See, he really wants to move out, and a little bit nervous of it. Take it away, bring it up, take it away, switch hands, and here we go. Here we go, and push that hip, send him the other way. Other way. See, I really touched him that time. He's having to work a little bit. He wants to pull on me. Fix and release. No steady pressure on that lead line. There, better, better. Getting ready to change directions. Push him over, send him over. Send him. Good, good. There. Now, to end this part of the session, I want to rub him with the flag. So he really begins to realize that this isn't going to hurt him. And you think about it, that flag, while his feet are moving, that thing's waving, moving, making noises. And what's the whole idea? To gentle this horse up. Get him where he's not afraid of it. I'm always trying to create what I call the brave horse. And by nature, horses are not brave. They're prey animal, and they have a prey animal mentality. Their instinct in time of trouble is what? Not to face the fears, but to run away from it. So a lot of this so-called natural horsemanship is really not so natural from the horse's point of view. He says, I'd rather run away from it. And I'm saying, do what's not natural. Face your fears. Trust me. And me, look at me. Really, in reality, a two-legged, meat-eating predator. So that's totally unnatural for him to want to believe and trust in me. But over a period of time, through the work, through the presentation right here, what? Earning the trust, earning the confidence, earning the respect of this horse, little by little. So I'm not in a rush to just go out here and try to make it happen. That's when you're going to get into trouble. You want to try to just let it happen. I'm going to turn him so we can work this other side just a little bit. Good, and this is this tougher side, that off side or right side here, here, here. Getting so much better, making those big changes just a little bit each day. And if I'm consistent and handle this horse every day, pretty soon, I guarantee you, if I do it like this, he'll be meeting me at the gate. And a little more each day, before you know it, we'll be riding him around and be off to making a really nice horse. All right, our next step, and probably the last one for today, I'm going to go back to this bareback pad here. Let him wear that around. And before long, obviously, we'll be using the saddle instead of the bareback pad. But I've found on some of these horses that can be a little bit tough, the bareback pad is a really good way to start them carrying something, wearing something right here that's squeezing them around his heart girth. So this really works out nice for a horse. It's a heck of a lot easier, but the same as anything else. I'll let him look at it, let him check it out. See, he's not only smelling it, but he's feeling it. Those whiskers on the end of his nose, the end of his nose right there, that's a blind spot for the horse. And those whiskers, they can judge distance, they can feel things. And of course, what do we do with the whiskers? We always cut them off. I swear to me, if he could speak, he'd say, hey, easy right there, I'm using those. So again, I'll let him see it right here. I just offer it up, nice and easy right there. Let him feel that thing. Just rub it around on him here, and just like a saddle, I'm gonna do it just like I would a saddle. Come over here, let my cinch down, just like I'm gonna do that saddle. I'm preparing him, because that day's coming up pretty quick. This horse is so big, I just disappear back here. So he is a big old pony. And this lady wants to be a barrel racer, and he's race bred, and I want to do her as good a job I can for her and for the horse. Here, come over here, and if I got my cinch ready, put it up correctly, it'll be easy to get it undone and drop it right through there, just like that. See how it's ready to go. Now, I'm going to just take it through one time, but before I'm going to start, this is again only his second day. Pressure, release. Pressure, release. Pressure, release. Pressure. Good. Little by little. He needs to be able to accept that. And horses usually buck when you squeeze them the first couple times. So we give him a chance to do his thing and get used to it. Let him figure out it what. It's not going to hurt him. But I got to squeeze it up pretty good here. Not too tight, but really just right. That's pretty good. I want it pretty good right there. You know what I'm going to do this time? I'm going to take this halter off. Let him just wear that darn thing. So he's used to hanging out with me right now, and he could go to bucking. A lot of times you have him keep coming to you. That's what he's going to do when he gets scared. So I want to be ready. What I want to do is go get my flag. See, I'm just letting him do his own thing right there. Let him do his own thing. That's pretty nice. As long as he's coming to me, why not take advantage of that? Rub on this horse. Tell him, hey, everything's chicken but the gravy. Doing a good job right here. Not going to ask too much too fast. Little by little, day by day. Here we go. Ask him to go. To go. Good. Very pretty. Boy, he's moving to that right so good now. Remember where he kept turning back before? I'm not saying he won't do it again, but what a big change there. Man, that's so super right there that he's using that right eye. And again, that cue, that whistle, he says, man, well, let me find that soft spot. Let me find that sweet spot. Let me find my partner right there. Again, making it wherever I am, that's where he wants to be. So I pet on the horse, put these recesses, these little pauses in there. That's where he's going to think. That's where he's going to figure out what's happening, what's not happening. That's where he's going to gentle up. So I let him get his air, let him be with me. I reward him with a pet and a good feel from me, working from the inside of me to the inside of this horse. I got to come out here with a really good attitude. And I always say your attitude is the one thing that you can control. So we'll send him one more time the other way right here. I like it. Off. I want him to go the other way this time. The other way. I'll wait. I'm not in a hurry. I didn't want to spook him right there because he's doing so good. I didn't want to just jump in front of him right there like a darn panther. And boy, I like the way he wants to pick up that lead correctly. He's a little off in the back end right there. He'll learn how to pick that up. I'm gonna let him drop to a trot. Watch this. Now I'm gonna get that lead. There, like that. Let him learn how to place his feet. Come on. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. I like the way he just lowers that head. And I love his alertness as well. One thing I love and look for in a good horse is one that's alert. So I'm going to come in here and pet him. Get where I can see you over there. I'm going to see if I can get rid of this bareback pad now. Take my cinch up. My tie strap, my latigo the way it's supposed to be. So it'll be ready for the next time. And I just feel like that was a really good session for him. I don't have to I'm not in a contest. I don't have to be riding him today. He needs some time to figure out that I'm okay, that I'm a good guy, that I can be a good partner and a good leader. And so we're going, just taking enough time, but at the same time, getting a lot of good stuff done, laying that really important foundation. Don't forget, horsemanship is just like life. You get what you give. And if you're going to give it rough and tough, why would you not expect to get it rough and tough? You give it with some reason, some meaning, and some purpose. I guarantee you that's the way you're going to get it back. Remember, from good beginnings, things tend to come naturally. Hey, you keep riding like a champion. I'm Craig Cameron. I'll see you next time.